Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you are. And welcome back to the beta plan, playing once again a mini campaign. And this time I found another very interesting day to play. As some of you may know, the Teutonic Order, when at its height, was all around the east coast of the Baltic Sea, in this area of Prussia. And up here in Danzig and Stolp. All of this area was around there. Memel, Marienberg. You know this probably if you also play EU4. However, that's not where they first got their foothold. Let's put it that way. Their first territory was given to them by the King of Hungary in the Carpat Mountains, facing by then a strong, still pretty strong Cumania, this country. And the king was still certainly Tengri. Now, why don't we try as the Teutonic Order to push back the Tengri and later on the Mongol onslaught, because they are going to invade rather soon. In fact, they are going to invade before 2020. They will take in 1215, and we will get a message of that. Now, before you go scream and shout, but you can't play a theocracy, it says so right there. Yes indeed, but I know a little trick on how to do that, and we will not be independent, but we will be able to play as the Teutonic Order. You see, the Arpad here is king of Hungary, but he also has all of Croatia. You get that? Alright. Well, I'm going to make a little bit use of tricks in order to play as the Teutonic Order. I hope you will forgive me that I have to use tricks, but otherwise the game won't allow it at all. Having said all that, and if you're still intrigued on what we can do as a Teutonic Order, well, then stick around. Because in a few seconds, I'll be back, and I swear to you, that will be my shield. This lovely white with a black cross. Alright then, be back in a flash. Welcome back. Yes, indeed. Did I say anything that wasn't true? No, certainly not. Our shield is the Teutonic Order. We are the Teutonic Order. Our ducal laws are agnatic, open, and elective. We have no idea who is going to be our heir. Every time it's going to be someone new. The only thing is that we are no longer independent, and I would love to see us getting back our black colors. But that is something for later. And look at our man! Oh my, this is a wonderful start. We are a brilliant strategist. We are a crusader. We are brave. We are proud. Apparently deceitful, I don't know why, but we're also diligent. This is an amazing start. Now, before you say, let's marry out. Yeah, we can't do that. We are now the Teutonic Order. Only man allowed. Unless we go for the seduction. Do you see where I'm going with this? Oh yeah, baby. We are going to be the Teutonic Order, but the Teutonic Order certainly wasn't very nice to a lot of its surrounding lands when they were in the Baltic Sea. Now, they slaughtered quite a few people around here that were not of the proper faith, which was about when Poland and Lithuania, large Lithuania about this size, were together in Mazovia, which was, you know, more sort of a vassal, and though the vassal system wasn't not directly under it, a little complicated in that way, but Mazovia had lands here, and the Teutonic Order had laid claim to them, and they slaughtered them, and all in all, they did terrible things in the name of the Catholic faith. Well, they weren't that good, but we're going to push up our seduction focus even more, and seeing we want intrigue, that's gonna be nice, and we're going to try and become marshal, seeing we already have 22. This king might make us marshal, and thereby we will gain 23. Our current heir-to-be is not a bad man overall, though envious and shy are a little bit weird, but this Franz I like him, and we are German, so we are definitely going to try and get away from this Hungarian king. But for now, we are going to support him, and we are going to see if we can beat Kumania. Because if I am correct, and I should be, then the Teutonic Order, hey, indeed, monthly cost is 0, and we have 4,000 men to our name, just like that. We are not a small duke. We are not little, and we have 1,500 under our name just by having this little county. Oh yes, indeedy. Libergo graffiti, we're gonna do this. Oh yes, let's do this. I'm feeling for it. Let's go. Let's see if we can have any plots. Ooh, Crusade for Jerusalem. That's very interesting, because in this case the Catholics did hold Jerusalem, but it is quite without power. In fact, funny enough, Cyprus owns a little part here in Jerusalem in this time and age, because the Lusigan is the king of Cyprus, and I think, yeah, indeed, they once were also the king of Jerusalem, hence they hold these areas, I believe. Oh dear, there's quite a big war here against Venetia. Against Venice, I should say. Hold on, let me see here. Hungarian has started this war over the Juro over Zara. He wants this piece of land, and I think he wants to make me marshal, and I will accept. Oh yes. Oh, by the way, I am sure I have forgotten to tell you, and I'm sure that people would like to know, how did I manage to become and play the Teutonic Order? What I did is I played for a short moment as this man for one day, and the Kingdom of Croatia, history, I gave that to me via console commands. Then I am a king. I may play as a king and have the title of the Holy Order, but I cannot be the Holy Order itself. And then I immediately gave it back to him via the same console command, so that the Hungarian lands were all one piece. Whereas I then played as him by, as king, giving that title away and remaining him. And this is how I managed to be the Teutonic Order. So if you ever want to play something that CK2 says you can't, you kinda can do it with a little bit of cheating. So do we want to become exalted among men? Or do we want to become a paragon of virtue? Interesting, because I think it's best. I mean, we're not going to become the king of Hungary. We have no claim to it. There's no reason for us to want it. I say we're going to become a paragon of virtue. We are first the Teutonic Order. And one learning... Why is our learning so bad? It is very bad. It doesn't matter. You know what? I wonder if... Ooh, and there's a giant for Sicily. Wow. This is something that happens a lot in CK2 when the game just starts. Things are being declared immediately. The Latin Empire is, by the way, at about its strongest as it ever was in this stage and age. So, I've also played once at the Latin Empire and conquered all of this. I more or less almost restored the whole Byzantine Empire by the end of the game. And the Mongols were crushed upon my borders. You know, this could be an excellent time for us to say that we want independence. And get our own beautiful black color back. Oh. Can I have a pause here? I don't want primogeniture succession. That's not what I wish for. I wish for independence, if I may. Thank you. Venice is calling up a lot of men, but they are being beaten. But they are... Wow, they have a lot of troops. But... they are all mercenaries, and these battles are counting for a lot of war score. They have now more men than our king. This will be interesting. Interesting, to say the least. And who knows what will follow. Oh! Are you going to get destroyed? Wow, how did you get an Orthodox girl to be your wife? I don't know, but you seem to have some wars on your hand. command Bulgarian de jure over Bashkira. So, are you attacking him? Yeah, attacking him. Because Bulgaria... Of Bashkira? But you have your... primary kingdom of Bulgaria lies here. And you hold the Duchy of Wieden, which is fine. The heck are you attacking for? I did not read that correctly. The Holy War of Wallachia. He is going for this area. That's fine by me. Then I will go for Moldau. I will cut you off here. If you more or less win your war, I can attack as well. That will be very interesting. Ah, Bashkira was with the Muslim state. I see. Bulgar. Alright then, I understand now. And is Bulgar attacking you? No, you are attacking Bulgar. Well, that will be interesting. As if Cumania weakens, we can get out of under it and we could become very, very powerful indeed. And I think Venice just beat our king. Yes, he did. That means that we are getting quite a bit stronger. Elective succession is already 100 men. Oh, and somebody just joined us. Croatia just joined us. He is Croatia and Slavonia. Wants to have independence. I think we should go for that. It will make Hungary extremely weak, but we should definitely go for this when we have the chance. And we will play as an independent Teutonic Order. That will be awesome sauce. And which channel? Which channel, I ask you, has played as an independent Teutonic Order in CK2? Not a lot. I'm not even sure if there is one at all. Yes. I've played this game too much. I hope, however, that our guy lives for quite a bit of time. Because he is so good. But I just realized I forgot the first thing we did this for. We did the seduction. She is German. He's Hungarian. She did give him 4 children, but she's chaste. That's not a very good sign. Your sisters are of Bohemia. That might actually be interesting. 32. Let's seduce her. Queen Constantia. I wouldn't mind playing as this guy as well. He may be a lone born, but his stats are also very good. I would like that. I would indeed love that. Can we declare independence already? We have 166 manpower. Most of the time we have 200. It's good. Below it, it's not very smart yet. Oh, why don't you attack Venice? You have 5,000 men versus 2,000. If you do that, you win. And now Serbia is attacking as well for the de jure war on Belgrade. Yes, indeed. 27th of March. He will arrive sooner. It's almost done. And the interesting thing about playing the Teutonic Order is also that you can get all kinds of very interesting people to be on your side. Why all of a sudden is this an army of 16,000? Oh, he has gained... Our king is allied with the... Well, not with the Holy Roman Emperor. I'm not sure why the Holy Roman Emperor is here. Oh, the Holy Roman Empire is attacking probably for Istria. Yes, and that's why they won that battle. Oh, that is cruel. Sometimes things do not fall our way, but oh well. And we only have 31% of the manpower all of a sudden. Why do you no more want to become independent? Were you stopped by the king? Oh, you like him all of a sudden. Oh, because we are defending versus foreigners because Serbia is attacking. Right. Yes, I understand now. Well, that is interesting. Well, regardless, we can always expand ourselves, as said before. You don't have a lot of men. Do I have the piety? No, I do not. I wish to declare a holy war, but I do not have the piety yet. We need to get some piety. Yeah, Venice versus the Holy Roman Empire won't work. This is where you will certainly see history changing. By the way, this is also an interesting time because Aragon has lands around and England still holds sway in most of Aquitaine. And Castile, Leon and Portugal and Aragon are starting with their conquista. Oh well, we'll see. We should have asked for independence when we had the manpower, but we had the man on our side, but it failed. How much piety are we gaining? 1.69. I wish that would be a little higher. By the way, I did not check. I am an idiot. You may increase troops. Diplomacy doesn't really matter, but we're going to try and improve our diplomacy with the man that over here that was thinking about joining our side. This man joined us later. He's an Englishman. Probably asked his father to join us. Yes, indeed, because he has the celibate trait, and we don't have that yet. That's the funny thing. That's why I want to do the seducing thing. The first few Teutonic Order people are not celibate. Later on, you will always play as celibate people. So now we can do the little dirty, and later on, the game blocks us. Literally cock blocks us in this case. But I don't mind, because I'm always guaranteed an heir. Until we make our own kingdom, perhaps. I don't know if we will ever reach that level, but yeah, that could happen. Oh, Venice, you are screwed. I don't think he can marry, can he? No, he is just considered simply also part of our order. Despite not being celibate or that anything like that. Oh, just like within our Ottoman campaign, we just need the piety. Ah, there we have another person that came to our court. He was the heir to this duchy of Pomerania. Oh, and apparently we are in battle. That is quite possibly logical. We are going to master rough terrain. Because I think we could handle Cumania right now. It doesn't have any troops. I so want to declare this war. The assassins are destroyed. The assassins are no more. And apparently something was conquered over here. I believe they're somewhere around here or this area. I think it's this problem, probably this revolt is causing it. The funny thing is we could also go on a crusade, but we are already on the crusade. Oh, we were for a short moment we had consumption. We survived that. Very good. And as long as Serbia doesn't truly attack, we are not in danger of anything. Or that was wrongly said. We will not get our faction to fire. Perhaps we should try and strong arm this man into it. So that all of Croatia flips away. That would be interesting. And why don't we approve for now our relationship with the Pope? Who has all these lands, by the way, the papacy right now. By the way, you can play the Teutonic Order. Now that I think of it, I almost want to say you cannot play the Pope, but it might actually be doable. Idea for another series, question mark. Playing as Pope Man. I wonder. Because if I give him an empire, and then give the empire away. See where I'm going? That could be interesting for the Holy Roman Empire, perhaps. Let's try and become temperate, and we did! We fast with only bread and water. We just need piety. My seducing skills seem not to be very strong, unfortunately. And I'm not getting any events whatsoever to fire. Oh, that's a different lady. Wait a second, did his sister die? No. What? Hold on. This is weird. This is his wife. But, if I look here, this is her husband. The heck? Is anybody else as dumbfounded as I am? And then this child also, if I look back here, is her. What? He has two wives? I think the game is making an error here, Paradox. He's still married to Witten over here, and his oldest children are of Witten, but then his youngest children are of Arpad, and she is both married to him. Perhaps that's why I can't seduce her, because the game is also just as confused as I am. I could possibly get her to court, but oh well. This is so unfortunate. And before anyone asks, like, why don't you change in your province a religion that gains you piety? Yeah, it's only the province next to me, sorry. Cannot do that. No, we need to be patient and then attack. Try to get Moldau. That also gives us then a reason to attack Gaelic. And Moldau alone gives us claim to the kingdom of Wallachia. So there is certainly something to be said for this. But the war with Venice isn't going that smoothly, so we have a chance still. Because as soon as Serbia stops their attack, people are going to go, what are you trying to do? My heir? You're trying to kill me? No, 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 no. Not going to happen. And this man who has rightful claim to my land won't stop plotting trying to get it. My liege, I have discovered a promising candidate that could potentially be strong-armed into joining factions that you support. How do you wish to proceed? Threaten the noble. I will try and get this man on our side. I hope he will. Because this doesn't always work very properly. Oh, he's also content. Perhaps that was a wrong target. I hopefully... And he says, Honored Hochmeister. Which is, by the way, the way to pronounce this title. Hochmeister. Which means High Master. I obviously stand together with you and your confederates before you do something hasty that we shall both regret. Permit me to offer my pledge to support your faction when called upon. A wise choice. So I can call upon him when our faction fires, but I don't think he joins the faction automatically, which is a bit unfortunate. And we need you, my man. We need you. Oh, wait a second. I think that Duchy just flipped of ownership? No, 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 I just dreamt that. No, no. Well, this episode is going to be a little longer than usual in the beginning, but that's fine. After all, I would like to end perhaps where we're going to either declare war or where we can gain independence or some such. These are all Orthodox lands owned by Vlachs and Peshners and Kumans. There's quite a bit of different cultures around here, which is just fun to have. Besides, we are German and we rule Hungarian lands. And the Teutonic Order was defeated over here. Or... circumstances forced them at a certain point to give up these lands, and later on they were granted lands here. I do not know who granted them, though. That I am not sure of. I should have looked that up perhaps for the series. Such a little tidbit of information about history is always interesting. Ooh, well, Serbia is now going to truly us. They have won the little war against well, and we won our war against Venice, and they won their little rebellion. So it will be interesting to see what will happen, because we're not fighting only Serbia, we're also fighting apparently Kiev, and Kiev is certainly giving some troops to this warfare. Why is the game looking as if it's going really slow while being on high speed? Well, let's just zoom in. It's a little trick you can do. Oh, there's problems with animating this knight at the current moment. I have no idea why. I don't like to be in the zoom level because you can't see what's going on around the map. But it does help you speed forward the game, if only just a little bit. He doesn't have any problems animating this guy. Now, I have no idea. Oh well. No big issue. Are they sieging this down? Yeah, they can easily siege this down. This man has only 4 martial score, which is causing the troops here to have like minus 30% presence of troops. So I think Belgrade is gonna fall. If that means that we will lose the war, I doubt it. I doubt it. We just need a little bit more piety, and we will declare our holy war. And I hope that I can call upon my order, and we have not been hired for, well, fighting in the crusade, for instance. Which, by the way, is going really, really bad. And how is the crusade going versus, or better to say, the jihad against Sicily? Also going very bad for the people that do the jihad. Alright then. And I think we will end our episode as soon as I can declare war. And with that additional strength we might be able to pull it off so that we can declare independence. Because then also Serbia might still not be attacking. And if it continues that they can capture Belgrade and this army is larger than the army currently Hungary can field, well, then it's going to be very, very interesting. The war in Venice was won, but at what cost? At what cost? The Khans of Khans. My liege, vague rumors of an all-conquering menace have reached us from the Far East. It seems that the Great Khan has united all the tribes of the vast steppes, leading millions of fierce horse warriors against the great cities of Cathay. In time, the new Khangan could pose a threat to the civilized world. A fine tale. Yes, indeed, it is pollen. They are already warning us for the arrival of the Mongols. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And are already 4 years we have already played. Our seduction is not working, unfortunately. Oh well, too bad. And we could not declare independence, but that is only a minor thing for now. First we would we will gain our independence. I promise you. Because we also gain a lot of money. People will at a certain point also donate money to us simply for gaining piety. And therefore we can at a certain point field huge armies relative to what we are, and that will gain us independence of Hungary. We will get our black collar of the Teutonic Order back. Ah, we have the piety. How many men do you have, Kumania? You have 3,000 men. That is too little. I declare a holy war for Moldau. Why is Galas not under that? Don't know why that's not blinking, because that is part of the duchy, far as I know. Or is that wrong? That's wrong. It's under Wallachia. My mistake. That is also annoying, because I do want this. We are going to immediately see if we can put our man on top of that province. Voila! Oh, isn't that a glorious army? Isn't that a glorious army, my watchers? Look at it! 6,868. 6868. We are fielding right now. Glorious, glorious army. Increase centralization. Oh. They're coming to attack us. We are going to stay in the mountains. This will be interesting. Now, we need to just stay here. This is the first battle. They have, of course, an army with them that isn't fighting us, but they will. They're going to meet their doom, because we are here in... Oh, we're in plains. We're not in mountains? Mountains then, probably. And Verheer is also mountains. We are the plains between these two mountains. That is annoying. Our Teutonic Order isn't fighting for us. What? But this is a holy warfare. That is some weird shenanigans here. That is some really weird shenanigans. Why is our holy warfare not fighting for us? Because we certainly can control it. Hello? We also hired it, right? It's now ours? Yeah, they're hired. Wait a second, this is really weird. Will they siege for me? They will siege for me. This is the weirdest thing. I don't know why that happened, but we will see how it all works, because this is also a bit new for me to play as a Teutonic Order. But, well, they are sieging for me, so apparently we do have the chance to gain a little bit more. We should be able to fight. I don't know why they didn't help us in this battle, but we're going to try to get ahead. It might be wise then to attack here. See if we can attack, and otherwise if we can siege, because we do need a province within this duchy now seized, because we lost a lot of war score. They're fighting for us. Then I don't know why it glitched out when we were defending. For some reason it glitched out. Our Holy War Order is now fighting for us. Very good. Our Holy War has started with our Teutonic Order. Very good. I say I thank you for watching. And stick around, because we are going to do a very dangerous thing. And great peril yields great beauty.